boys and girls. Okay, so let me tilt this down a little. There we go. Okay, so we have been talking about animals, and I have a really cool flip book I'm going to read to you and show you some really cool pictures. Okay, so um, now we have on here the king penguin, a chameleon, a dolphin. Now you can say the word after me. King penguin, chameleon, that's a cool word, dolphin, butterfly, elephant, and what is this? Chimpanzee. It's a type of monkey, chimpanzee. Okay, so now there are many different kinds of animals in our world. Even though animals look different from one another, animals that are alike belong to the same group. A chicken, right here, an eagle, right here, and a goldfinch each look different, don't they? But do you know how a chicken, an eagle, and a goldfinch are alike or the same? They are all what? Birds. That's right. There are many different kinds of birds, but all birds have wings that they can flap. Birds are covered in feathers that keep their bodies warm and dry. Now, remember in our nursery rhyme, I talked about that little hickety pickety, my black what? Hen. A hen is a type of bird. It has feathers and it has wings. We talked about that. We've talked about this thing at the front of the bird, the beak, how it pecks the food. Yeah, it has two legs. If you see the little legs here, see the legs under here? It has two legs. All birds do. Okay. Now this page shows a toucan. Very cool. They're so cool. A toucan, cedar waxing birds. I never heard of those before. Or waxwing birds, and flamingos. Yeah, flamingos are known for being pink. Now, all birds have two legs on which they stand. Birds have a special, trying to get this, it's a little awkward here. Sorry, guys. I'm still learning how to do this. I'm gonna get this. There we go. There we go. I'm not gonna move it now. Birds have a special type of mouth called a beak. Beaks are hard and pointy. Birds use their beaks to peck at food. They eat food and drink water with their beaks. Some beaks are long and big, like the toucan's beak. That is massive. That is really big. Some are short and small, little bitty, like this little bird over here. His beak. It's like it's a little compared to the toucan. Now, how many legs do they have? Two legs. Now, the flamingo has very long legs, but not all birds have long legs. And remember, they have basic needs. The basic needs are food and water and shelter. Those are basic needs. And they use what to eat? Their beak. Yeah. Turn this other page. Turn here. Hold on just a second. I'm going to turn the pages. Now, birds lay eggs. Oh, that a cute little picture. Birds have to take care of their eggs until they hatch. When the egg hatches, a baby bird pecks its way out. It has an egg tooth that helps it break out. I'm telling you everything you need to know. So they lay eggs. Do humans lay eggs? No, we don't lay eggs. Do alligators lay eggs? Yes, they do. And some fish lay eggs too. Yes. Speaking of fish, now here we see the clownfish, a goldfish, and a shark. Oh, now birds aren't the only animals that have things in common. How are clownfish, goldfish, and sharks the same? They are all what? Fish. That's right. There are many different kinds of fish, but all fish have fins. Remember the fins? The fins are like a little thing right here. It's on the side of their body. Oh, come back here, right here. And let's see. On the shark, see the fins right here? Those are fins. And on the goldfish, gotta bring my hand over. On the goldfish, I'm sorry, I'm trying really hard. This is making it more awkward. This is a fin. This is a fin. And then the gills are what help it to breathe. So if you look really closely at this picture, right here, this is the gill on this side. You can't really see the gill on this fish. Oh, wow, the shark, you can really see the gills right here. I have a lot of gills. I didn't realize that. Okay. They use their fins to help them swim through the water. The gills help them to breathe. And then they have tails too. We don't have tails, do we? And we don't have gills. We have a nose to help us breathe. Okay. Now, all fish live and swim underwater. Some fish live in the ocean where the water is salty and it's called salt water. And you can buy a certain type of fish to have in an aquarium at your house that are fish that need salt water. Or you can buy fish that just need regular water. Very interesting. Some fish live in lakes. It looks like some mucky water. Some fish live in ponds and streams where the water isn't as salty. They live in fresh water. Fish don't need air to breathe. They have gills that let them breathe underwater. Let's see. Looks like that's the gill, maybe. Right around here. Okay. Another type of animal group that we're talking about are the ones that a butterfly, an ant, and a beetle belongs to. What group is that? Insects. That's right. Fish and birds aren't the only groups of animals that have things in common. These are insects. They come in all colors and all shapes. And insects have how many legs? 6 legs. Good job. Insects can look very different from one another, but they are all very small. Most insects are smaller than the tip of your finger. That's pretty small. Yeah. Have you ever held a tiny insect before? I've had some jump at me, like some grasshoppers, and they seem a little bigger when they're flying at you. Okay, now this shows us the 3 types of groups we talked about today. What are the 3 types of groups that we talked about? First, we talked about the birds, right? Then we talked about fish, and then we talked about insects, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to give you some questions, and you have to think about this. Okay? I'm going to do it back like this so you can see it. Okay. So, do birds lay eggs? You're going to give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Do birds lay eggs? Yes. Or I'm going to make a sentence. Birds lay eggs. Is that true or false? That's true. Birds have wings. Yes, that's true. Birds have beards and lots of hair. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Birds do not have beards and lots of hair. No, birds have feathers that cover their body. Do you have feathers? No. Do insects have feathers? No. Do fish have feathers? No, that'd be kind of funny to see. Do fish have wings? No. No. Let's see. Now, hmm, no. Do fish swim? Fish live underwater. Yes. Fish have arms and legs they use to swim. No, fish do not have arms and legs they use to swim. Fish have fins and tails, and those are the things that help them to swim in the water. Fish have gills so they can breathe underwater. Yes. Insects are huge. No, not really. Insects are all very small. Insects have 6 legs. Good job. Fish have 4 legs. No, fish don't have legs. No, 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 no. Birds have 2 legs. Yes. Okay. So let me ask you a couple other things, see if you can figure this out. Um, fish fly. No, fish don't fly. They what? Fish swim. Yeah. Fish have feathers. Nah, fish don't have feathers. Um, insects have 2 legs. Oh, insects have how many legs? 6. Very good. Fish have beaks. No, fish don't have beaks. Which ones have beaks? Birds. Birds have beaks. Insects are also called bugs. Right. Okay. Good job. Okay, boys and girls, you did a great job listening and participating. Okay. Now, today, what your homework is to do this page, write my sound. And as you use your word stretcher to stretch the word, and you say the word b, b, bat, b, b, bat. Make sure your child is the one who's practicing the writing. If you need to, you can make the little dots to make the letter and the square for them, or show them the B, show them a B over here, write it for them, and then have them copy it into the square. Okay? Then see if you and your child can come up with a rhyming word. Okay? So bat would be a rhyming word for bat. Bat. It could be a pretend word. Bat, lat, fat, sat, cat, dog. No, dog does not rhyme. No. Listen. Bat, bat, dog, dog. Do they have the same ending sound? No. So for each word, when you go through this, I want you to also say one word that rhymes and one word that doesn't rhyme. Okay, so we're doing 2 things. We're doing rhyming and beginning sounds. Okay, you ready? Get set, go. You can do it. Okay, guys. Have a great day. Bye.